obviously not scoring enough points offensively. Touchdowns is one thing we got to get better at for sure. We're moving the football. Top 20 in the country in yards. I mean, we are actually moving it. We're running it good. Just got to get the points. Obviously, that's the name of the game. I am, proud of our defense. They held up an explosive offense that was averaging 55.7 points to 20 points, and they played. I said this at the end of the game. They were good enough for us to win. Proud of our secondary, our guys up front. You guys just did a great job. They're very solid on defense. They made a change last year. New defensive coordinator. They came in this year. They've been very solid on that side of the ball. Offensively, got a transfer quarterback, Slovis, that we played against last year when he was at Pitt. A little bit like Emory. I mean, he's been at his third school and played a lot of ball. Very experienced player, very poised. Throws a really good ball, catchable ball. You're probably not going to rattle him. Anything that you're doing defensively. Obviously, a different school, but some are some of the same things that he did last year. They're doing again this year. I think they do have some good skilled wide receivers that have made some great catches. The number 2 made a great catch against Arkansas, one-handed catch. So they certainly have some good players that he can get the ball to. I know they're wanting to get the running game going a little bit more. They're probably disappointed in how they've run the football because that'll certainly help Slovis. So we anticipate them trying to get the running game going, this week. As a quarterback, that always helps the quarterback for sure. But yeah, he is who he is, Slovis. He's a good football player. He's won a ton of football games in his career, and again, great poise. And I think that's the one thing that you'll see when we face him. He was hurt last week, and he didn't get an opportunity to play. And obviously, he wants to play. And he's hurt because we didn't win. And I think he's showed great focus so far this week. Very determined. I hope he goes out and has a great week and a great game Friday. I think he will. He's certainly got the ability to do that, and the playmaking, ability to go out and make those plays. And there's another guy that can run. He's a guy who can cause havoc, and we're going to need that this week for sure. As we get into this conference play now, it's going to be a broken record week in and week out. Because there's a lot of really good football teams that we're going to have to play in this league. There are some great coaches. Some really great venues that we'll be going to play in, as well as this one, and then you got to go execute. You have to go. You got to be spot on. There's not a whole lot of room for error. It's our second game in the Big 12, and we need a win. We need to get a win desperately, and for them too. You're looking at. You're both 0-1. You want to try to stay on the top of the Big 12, and so it's a big game for that in that regard. You want to at least get a win, so you're sitting there at that 1-1 mark in the Big 12 instead of the 0-2. And again, for the 4 newcomers, one of us is getting a win for sure this week, and it's certainly be exciting. Hopefully, it's the Bearcats.
Really, the elevation is going to be a factor this game, but. I feel like the crowd, I feel like Nipper's better, so ain't nothing really that we ain't seen before, but it's gonna be loud in there, but the elevation is gonna be a little bit of a problem. I played there last year, it was nothing crazy. Yeah, my mom and my brother coming, so yeah, I'm gonna see him on Thursday. Yeah, no, that's my guy. I called him, I said I'm gonna have more tackles than him at the end of the game, so yeah, that's my guy, but he a good player. I want him we gotta run the ball at him too. See what you feel me? See what he made of. He a good player though, that's my guy. The wagon wheel? Yeah, it is the wagon wheel, yeah. It is a rivalry. We call them the school down south or whatever, yeah.